Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Harambe.
Yeah.
Music.
Welcome to Harambe. Second episode. We're
Yes.
still alive.
Minang's account is from now on. Nang's account. We're just
Oh,
going.
I'll
We're just
keep the
going
I'll keep the
because
counting board.
we're just going. We are rolling this ball, Jay. We are free flowing. There's no stopping us. So, Angsa County Mina. So, welcome
Exactly.
everybody to another episode of Harambe. Thank you guys for your support last week. It was well received. Much love. And as usual, anghambi ngiwani. Ngihamba nentwana yami mfana.
Ukraine Anna.
Ngigrind mfana, ngigrind. Wena?
Mina ngisuper. Angilalanga nje. The whole week. Hey, akulaleki. Yazi this thing of podcast. Ayilalisani.
It's not easy, mfana.
It's not easy
It's not easy
ukuyikala,
at all.
number 1. Number 2, ukuthi uyazi ukuthi kumele urelease. It's another story. Yazi podcast bafethu. Let me tell you, ngintshele kahle for free
For free.
lapha emakhaya ukuthi to own a podcast you need to be dedicated. You need to make sure ukuthi the editing went well, the sound is correct. Yonke into must be balanced.
Yeah.
But then anyway, on a lighter note, welcome everybody, our Hara beings, everyone who's actually supporting us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Igama lami nguSlim So Deep. This is Harambe. Asihambi
Take two.
sisodwa,
Asambe
sobabili.
sodwa, asambe si-2 or never.
Samba nobani.
Samba no Precious, eh? Hey,
Samba
Precious.
no
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys
The-
doing?
We okay.
The voice that you hear is our very own motherboard,
Yes.
the processor,
Yes.
the RAM,
The RAM.
the hard drive,
That right.
the intelligence,
Okay.
the one and the only,
Ngondo.
the Department of Knowledge. That's our one.
Po, 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 po.
Hi, Pressure John.
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
We
You
super, man.
okay?
Super.
We just say everybody loved you and your voice. And they're like, we want to see her. And I'm like, okay.
Zomele bakhokha ukubona uPrecious. It's not mahal unless if they have ibuko njengami. Yabona mina ngifaka ibuko. So mawufaka ibuko njengami awumboni mahal, umbona ngemali.
Oh, it's not alone, bro. How you
Pressure
doing?
I'm good. I'm excited for this episode.
That's good.
Yes.
Yes, girl.
How was your week? How was your weekend?
Oh, so dull. No content. Very boring.
So
Okay.
dull. How boring.
No, there's nothing exciting. Literally. So, just existed through the week.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. No, but we are glad we made it anyway. So.
We made it
We-
to the
Yeah.
weekend.
We should change that.
No, it's gonna change
We
because
sh-
Harambe
we
is
sh-
here.
Yeah, so
So Harambe is gonna keep you very busy.
exactly.
Okay.
Very busy.
Okay. Look
Yeah.
forward to it.
All right.
And last year we were ghosted by one of our own.
Yes.
Umfazi omncane.
Bella, this is the only podcast where nginabafazi ababili and esenza into eyodwa.
Yes.
On my right, umfazi omdala.
Umfazi omdala aka
Umamkhulu.
Masai Princess.
Umfazi omncane angimazi ukuthi wenza njani. Ubhizi lapha kwicamera, uya operator today.
Umfazi
So,
omncane uneyitori,
umfazi
man.
omncane
Umfazi
abezwe
omncane
ivoice ke
uneyitori. Say hello
okungesenani.
to our Harambe people.
Hello, I'm here now, but
But
what's up, guys? What's up?
Siyaphila mamncane.
welcome to
Right.
Harambe. Anyway, we started this with you, Mamncane. So there's really no need to say welcome to you. Siqale now with this, from
It's just that
The
things,
beninging.
life happens, the side and the other
Yeah.
side. So you guys just couldn't join you. So sorry about that.
But you're here
Mm.
now, darling.
You see, I'm here
Respect.
now.
You're
Respect
here now,
us.
darling. Respect us, darling. Remember that night when we met? She kept on saying, respect us,
We support
darling."
each other. That's a thing.
And again, shout out to Tebu Ramo Khadi. The
Boop,
Diamond
boop,
Dogs. Yeah, my
boop. Mr.
favorite
Diamond
in
himself.
the world. Yeah.
Welcome.
So what's up, guys? What are you guys talking about today?
We're gonna talk about you. No munge asiklebi phela ula sozokhuluma ngawe.
No
Yeah, today
problem. I'm
ukhona.
here to.
Last week besikhuluma ngawe, but you were not here. We were talking about you in absentia, but besingaclaim. You know, all good
Yeah.
things. All good things. Don't
Mhm.
worry. So today ukhona asiklebi basithi mamncane nangikhona mamncane uyayiphendulela, you know. It's
Any
all
question,
good.
guys,
They'll
you can just
direct it
lahlela.
straight to
I will
mamncane.
just answer where I need to answer, darling.
Alright, kodwa mamncane.
No, I ain't grand Buffett.
Awukho wish?
No. Siyazishiya zomhlaba, you know?
Hayi phela mashiye zomhlaba, if we live what's on earth,
Yeah.
then where are we living? Are we living on heaven?
No, we
heaven
just mind other things.
or other things.
Yeah.
Because I know
Ngoba angeke zizukushintshela, angeke ushintshe life, you know?
exactly.
You just need to go through whatever that you go through alone, and then
Mamncane sizokusupport.
But
I
hlala
know,
sisho, hlala sisho, sithi,
guys. Ngihlezi ngisho nami ngithi we support each other, you know.
sikhona for
Yes,
support.
yes,
Galo,
yes,
galo,
yes,
galo,
yes.
galo. Support galo.
So we'll support each other. Yes.
But you guys have done well, yabona. Umsebenzi wenu muhle,
Siyabonga.
and you guys are going far with us.
This is Harambe.
Harambe.
Sibambisene, like
We are pulling together.
together.
We are using
Yeah,
that.
using goals.
Together.
Exactly.
That's actually the meaning of Harambe.
But I
All
need to
pulled
refill
together
my
in
drink.
Swahili. So we are pulling together. I'm fine, all right?
Yes.
Yeah. So without any further ado, Kwenzakaleni this week for you. What struck out? What stuck out for you? What struck your attention?
Hey, abantu babamba amaloto. I don't understand, how do you win lottery and then the next thing they come and take your winnings? Like I understand you win, but I don't know jackpot. 5, 6, 7 years later, they come and say, we want our money back. That money you acquired, are we winning a guy?
Yo.
What's happening with Pheto? And it looks like nobody wanna buy that house. Actually, kusuke kwenzakalani with our celebrities that becomes hits, and the next thing, baba kuma foundations because of the heat, and then the next thing they stealing. Because what happened ngo Pheto, it's or allegedly, if we may put it that way.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's
Allegedly.
what it's long.
Anyway,
Yabo.
allegedly.
So kusuke sekwenzakaleni. What's happening? Just tell me, Mzansi, ukuthi what is happening when a person decides get those endorsement or foundations to help the ones who are in need, and then you stealing from them again.
You know, to get endorsement is one thing, because that one you are itola because you
Yes.
are a celebrity, you are the in thing, you know, bafuna pusha you, they relate to you as a brand, and that brand also speaks to you. But stealing is another thing, and I'm still in denial. Yes, ngiyamthanda uTerry. She's such a beautiful lady, inside out. I don't know what happened. Yes, ulutho Satan. Kahle kahle, ulutho Satan. Mamncane.
Mina, I think ngokucabanga kwami, okay, somebody introduced us whatever
To her.
yeah, and then thengisela whatever the way amthengisele ngakhona ukuthi no ama outcomes
Kuzoba
wakhona
kaso.
kuzoba kaso, and then
Angeke
also
ubanjwe.
naye also anything to do with money, guys, you must just remember everyone wants money. So
The root
nami
of all
nje
evil.
mina ke bengangena ngingene nangekhanda futhi.
The
You
root
understand?
of all
Wangena
evil.
umuntu onabantu
We will touch on
engayazi, and then story
Mm.
scandal at the end. She thought ukuthi angeke bamthole, but at the end nasi scandal sakhe siphumile. So
Yo.
we can't blame her that much because she was
Ah.
introduced to this thing naye engazi.
How sure are you, Gucci, she didn't know?
I don't think she knew. I think, when these people selling stuff to you, good to know, let's try to do this because, people with Abagu government, they will
Yeah.
sell things when we understand good to know one day it will never come out. Uzofanayo.
Kuthi it's a buried thing.
Yeah,
Secret ya
So
unaphakade.
naye because of its money when she looked those numbers ukuthi no in ama numbers wakhona they were very high.
What
So
wrong?
yeah, wacabanga ukuthi naye because Nama would have
I
done
can
the same
push
thing.
here and there, do 1, 2,
Nama would have
3.
done the same thing. Ngidla
Yo,
imali.
mamncane Chineke yo. Pressure, what do you think? What do you think this was something that somebody sold her a carrot, dangled a carrot, and she
No,
didn't know
I think
about
it's
it? and-
pure greed. Just greed.
Washa.
Mm.
Washa.
I felt that.
It's greed.
Washa.
Honestly.
I felt that.
It's like even with Arthur's case, how he got the money for wasn't it for a foundation?
Yeah,
Youth
youth
foundation stuff,
foundation.
and he used it all for himself. That's greed. How do you explain that away?
I think after this show, we must pull that Arthur. We call it the Arthur syndrome or Arthur act.
Syndrome, Leah.
The syndrome. ne?
Syndrome. Yo, guys, yazini kuningi, guys. You're pulling a syndrome right now. Wathi Foster inyembezi zathandizi. Bengekho mawudla imali.
No, the reservoir of Inyembezi was dried up. Like,
Yathi we can't pump the water, we are load shedding.
yeah, there's no water there's no Inyembezi in the reservoir.
The
Nothing.
pump wasn't working.
Exactly. Kubeka mfana.
Yo, yeah, it's sad. Carry on, Bridgie. Carry
Oh
on.
yeah, no, I just think it's greed. Full stop. Like
That's it. Plain
mm.
simple like that.
plain and simple. Also, maybe to try and maybe be their okay, maybe to be like their advocate, in that they felt like they had an image to maintain. Because when last did you hear of a new Arthur song or
Yeah.
see Terry in a movie or know?
Yeah.
So maybe in
yeah,
their minds they were like,
Yeah.
I have this name to maintain, but not the money that goes with it.
Yeah, but maintaining it how? Exactly, not the money to go with it. How? That's what I'm saying. Kuti, maintaining it how? Okay, fine. You have this persona to maintain. Uyaziwa utherapeut because if uzohlangana nabantu bakubona uhamba nge Ford Fiesta, they'll be like, how a whole you uhamba nge Ford Fiesta, so
What
you have to
happened? Yeah.
uhambe nge Range Rover. They must know. So to keep up with the Kardashians,
Yes.
Yeah.
you know.
So that's probably why they decided to go that route. But it's still no excuse, honestly.
So Uteri, I can say, okay, fine. Excuse her. I'm gonna be biased here because I really like her. So I really fail to see the evil. Yeah, I know. I know.
No.
But u-Arthur, on the other hand, I've been seeing u-Arthur kuzinto ze-ANC phansi phezulu. To me, that was a red flag. Because ANC, I associate ANC nobutsotsi, gangster. So to see u-Arthur
Yeah, ANC,
all the time,
it's more like African national corruption.
yeah, because Arthur was very busy ngezinto ze-ANC. He was, there were
Guys.
concert, he was being
Ningakhohlwa.
called and yeah.
Even Uteri naye. It's just that yena ubengekho exposed as uat.
She did it behind the
Yeah,
scenes, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So
So
Lorna
let's
didn't
not-
care what happens. He was like, "Nyaba nigga, but nigga."
Uyayibona? So now because of igama lakhe and because of she was behind the whole thing, but efihlakele igama lakhe belinga exposed as much as uArthur. UArthur he was
Yeah.
out there. So maseli exposed manje everyone was shocked ukuthi uTerry naye wenza
Yeah,
lezi.
I mean, I'm still shocked. I'm still in shock.
So
Hey,
it's
kunzima,
shocking.
man.
It's really shocking.
So are they buying the house? Are we buying the houses? Harambe, what's happening?
I think we might
Have you
as well go and record Lapo because I mean they're finding it difficult to totally buy for the house. So
Yeah, I think-
we might as well.
Oh, Precious need to check our account and see and make an offer.
Pressure, please put an offer. Let's
Put
go
an
and
offer. Let's
record
go
there.
and
Did you guys look at that house?
How did it look like, Prish? How did it look like?
Did you look at it?
But
Okay,
they dropped
tell
it
us-
to
tell us.
about 2 or 3 mil.
I think
Tell us how
they
it looks
dropped it to 2 million.
Tell us how it
And
looks
still
like.
no buyers. And it makes sense. I understand why no one bought it. Even me, I said no.
Oh, you won't
And
buy it.
Daisy.
Even the staircase. Hey, I've never seen a house that's supposed to be luxury look so unluxurious. Like that house was not. Yo, am I being too
Yo.
harsh?
Where is it based? Is it in Johannesburg?
I think it's at Bryanston.
It's in Bryanston.
That house was not. The floors.
It didn't meet the standards.
Yeah, I think
No?
if you get it, you'd have to like renovate and tweak a lot of stuff to make it look like.
The whole 3 floors.
Yeah, all 3.
Yo, gege.
I mean, it's how many bedrooms? About 3 bedrooms, eh? And a cottage. I think it's about 3 bedrooms.
I think it's 3 or yeah,
Aye, man.
roundabout.
You can't steal a 3-bedroom, man. You can do better. Pheto, you can do better than that. You can do better than that.
Lalela is
People
allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah, Mara,
She
you.
hasn't been proven guilty.
Okay. You can allegedly
Allegedly.
do better than that.
Allegedly. I don't want to be in trouble with Terry. This is Terry. Mina ngiyakusupport. Just come clean. Usho ukuthi kwenza
Aye, sister,
support.
ubufuna imali nje. That's it. It's like we all know.
You know,
You know?
sometimes it's hard maungena nge-heat into this entertainment
Yeah.
industry
Yeah.
because awusana come back.
Mm.
Rather shaya nyana a weak punch and then come back again with another one.
Yeah.
The third, fourth
Mfana.
year, you increase the kinetic energy. You
Mfana, I
understand?
refuse. Mina ngifuna iharambe ingene ngohalakasha.
Yes,
Heat
I
after
hear
heat
you. I hear
after
you.
heat.
But then, remember, Terry,
Yeah.
after Tsotsi won the what is it?
Yeah.
The Oscars.
Mm.
She was not hired. I rank it manje.
Yeah.
Yakhumbula. She
Yeah.
never played La Mzansi. Then the next
No.
thing in, what was
Yeah,
it?
but she was on.
The
Was
Bold.
it Days?
The Bold.
The Bold.
Yes, she went on the Bold. She was now
The Bold and
counting
the Beautiful.
dollars.
Yeah.
She was now counting dollars.
The Bold and the Beautiful.
You see,
Angazi
so
if
ma-
my 2K would know, but
Megeza La Mzansi. They will Google the Bold and the Beautiful. They know. Yes.
No,
So-
ukhona ongayazi, guys.
Yeah, they are.
not in Tangazako.
Oh.
Yeah, they are.
Also, but she was not the only one who was exposed, though. Come to think of it, the guy that used to act naye.
The-
Oh,
Naye
yes.
waba ne-scandal at some point. I can't remember his scandal.
No, it was still
There
the
were-
same Lotto scandal.
It's same the
It's
Lotto
still
scandal.
the same
Oh,
lottery scandal.
What's his name?
Please check his name, Prish.
Yeah.
Co-host
Yeah,
yakhe beba
nah,
actor
nah,
bonke.
beba
Yes,
actor
it's
bonke.
still
Same
the
story.
same
Yes,
scandal.
yes.
So that means somebody sold this idea kubo.
But why specifically
Bengayazi.
utsotsi? So ulande cast yakatsotsi ukuthi
It's because
bayotsotsa
of,
imali.
remember Presley, ne? Presley, yeah. His name is Presley. But remember, guys, when they won that, everyone wanted to be next to them. Yeah, but
Yo. Hi guys. Hi guys. Yo. Hayi kunzima.
I know,
Kunzima.
guys, good rough.
So kumele nichoose
Kurapha.
na yaba mo actor kumele uchoose ama character ne storyline.
Funny.
Ngoba kulanda kutsotsi uyakutsotsi bakulanda nje.
Funny when you say kutsotsi to tsotsi, because the guy stole the car, ne? And then kunomntwana ebackseat.
Yes.
Wayithatha wayomnika umntwana ukuthi hayi wena ngincemisa lo mntwana.
Yo.
Only to find ukuthi they started with the main actor yetsotsi bathi bahamba ntwana naye wathi okay
What
ah,
a
ngine-
guy.
ngine-
Aish, bafethu.
Yo. What
So that
mara
means
wena
uba,
vela
no,
qala.
and then ubutsotsi babufunde khona, guys, lapha kwi-movie yabo leya.
Kutsotsi.
Yeah. Yeah, so they knew
It was part of the
how
script.
to rob South
but-
Africa, you know? Because abarobhanga nje bona, barobhi South Africa itself.
Yo guys, yazi noma kushoniwe kuyahlekwa guys. Lento siyayihleka right now, but it's really a serious issue because kutshontshela abantu who would have used that money for something, who really needed it, you know,
Exactly.
like the youth empowerment or youth development. That would have gone a long way. We've got a lot
Yes,
of
yes,
infrastructures
yes.
that need help to aid skill sets or to aid,
You
empowerment
understand what I'm
for
saying?
youth.
Yes,
That
yes.
money could have went for good use. It's so unfortunate.
So ubani the guy umtholile igama lakhe?
Presley.
Presley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Presley Twenyakhaya.
Yes.
Hi. Sizoyibeka sithi allegedly. It's
yeah,
okay.
no, for now it's
Yeah,
allegedly
so
till proven
according
guilty.
to Times Live, they say so. This is surrounding 67.5 million rand,
What?
which was received for South African youth movement.
Jesus.
That was gonna be used for 3 projects, which were a drug rehabilitation center,
Can you imagine?
Old age home.
Can we
Ngicela
talk
uyi-
about that one?
Yeah,
Because
ngicela uyibambe
it's a
lapho
big one.
kancane. So I must now blame Abo Presley and the lady ubani what's her name?
Utheri.
Utheri. Sinonya upesi so because of bona.
Yazini.
Because
Noma yini
uzwile
phoza
ukuthi
yam.
utheni, uzwile ukuthi utheni.
Noma
You
yini
heard what
phoza
she
yam.
said. She said it was going to help Gupi.
Rehabilitation for drug use.
Oh my God.
For the youth.
You can continue.
And it's a problem right now.
It is a
abuse
problem.
is a problem in our country
problem.
right now. It is a problem. Ama cables yes, we've got the problem ESCOM and whatnot, but ama cables ayatshontshwa because of bayathengisa bafuna a hit. It's a yazini guys. It's so sad.
It's very sad.
Continue
before I get into my fields.
Yeah, so it's the rehab center, old age home, and a musical event called Taking Back the Future.
Wow.
So.
Now we don't have musicians. We don't have musicians. I mean, if you check all
now
the
we
guys,
don't have musicians.
If you check all the guys like Olostro, momthatha umfake ebhithini yamapiano, what's going to happen?
Mfana.
National anthem.
Mfana.
There's a
Hallelujah.
There's this other guy also, Ubonga.
You see what I'm saying?
People
that
like
money
Ubonga
could have been invested.
Who's Ubonga?
Ubonga is this guy.
guy
Obamthola estradeni. Angifuna ukuthi hobo. Is he like a street?
Yeah. He's a street dweller. No, ulana Campus Square,
but
like Auckland Park.
Because kukhona loba busy na Rosebank bamclean. Uloyo ke ucela belungu kuphela.
Yeah.
Bamclean bambizana uMakhanda or something like that. Bamclean and then abuyele. Sinini ngimbona afake ingubo engcolile.
Same Nobonga naye. Ubonga was helped. He did a couple of voiceovers, I think.
Yes, there's this lady I forgot.
But it didn't work out. He went back.
I follow the lady gui Instagram. She's doing a very good job ngobonga because I don't want to say Ubonga is a project, but then la kona that lady, I forgot her name. Yeah, la kona she can assist Ubonga.
But you see,
the recent pictures that I see that she posts, Ubonga is there. There's a recent one la kuno who's this guy to me and the volume nitubani.
Oh yes.
Yes. There's a recent picture that that was taken. Ubonga is clean now, Pheto. Ubonga is clean.
No, that's good.
Yes. Qhubeka mfana.
Hi Mandisa. So I'm saying that money could have went to Abantu. Ubonga is very talented, okay?
Yes.
Forget his current situation, but he's very talented. When you hear him speak, that money could have went there. Can you imagine how many bongas out there who could have benefited from this? It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. It's so sad. Hi Mandisa. I'm live on Facebook as well, guys. Welcome
Join
to
the
Harambe.
conversation.
Join the conversation.
Please. The Hara beings, how many Hara beings do we have there? Are they engaging? From today, we're going to give them the name. It's Hara beings. They are not human beings.
They are Hara beings.
They are Hara beings.
Because they are pulling together with us,
exactly.
Right? Sidonsa sonke.
We are evoning goals.
Right?
Sure, mfana.
Okay, so another thing that we were talking about last time.
Yes.
Our elections was in Nigeria.
Yes.
And they concluded, and APC won. Tinubu won. He's about 80-something years old. Very old man. And I'm thinking, okay, we've got people like South Africa in parliament who are younger than him, but they fall asleep. Bayalala, bayenzani, they are sleepists. You know? Yes, fine.
APC.
APC, which is All People's Congress, which is congratulations to them.
Okay.
It's the Nigerians' choice. I
Siyabonga
don't
is the
know,
Nigerians' choice. I don't know about the ones that are in South Africa, if it's their choice or not. Mara, I would like to warn
Yeah.
the Nigerians, all of them.
Okay.
You know, when you come with a party that says APC,
Your ANC.
there's a
There's a problem. Yeah, I
DNA
agree.
lab.
Yeah,
PAC.
I agree.
Yeah, but so
Avoid.
it's the same
There's
thing.
a pushing corruption
Yeah,
somewhere.
there's
Avoid,
something that is
avoid,
Yeah.
avoid APC, avoid ANC. Just yonke the Congress there. We should change for the Nabo. It's what? It's what?
All People's Congress. So
All
now,
People's Congress.
My issue.
What was Mugabe's one, guys? Sorry.
Was it not ZANU? I think it was ZANU PF.
ZANU PF.
Yeah.
At least it's
ZANU.
got
ZANU
Z.
PF. But
Yeah.
still, it was. So my issue with that is APC, right? But now
Yes.
this person, Ukukile, you know, I saw one of his videos when he had to speak or had to address his followers. They had to hold him ngapha nangapha, you know, ukuthi azokhuluma, deliver a speech. The only thing that man could say was, Emi Loco. He kept on repeating, Emi Loco, which meant it's my turn.
Oh.
And that is disturbing because now it looks like
He's
this
fighting
is a
for
business.
himself.
This is a business
he's
transaction.
fighting for himself.
Like, okay, Buhari so to take to the next one. Emi Loco, it's my turn. Why
Yeah.
personalize it? Why personalize it and say it's your turn? What about the millions and millions of Nigerians? South Africa has, I don't know how many Nigerians.
Yeah, I did say the previous episode that we are the factory shop
for Nigerians.
For Nigeria.
Kenya has, I don't know how many. Nigerians are everywhere. Why? Because of what is going on in their country. So now you find someone like Emiloko Tinubu. What is he going to do? How is he going to change Nigeria? Because clearly he's just there to loot. To loot, make way for abantwana babo ukuthi babe right. They are currently abroad. They are studying abroad. Naye, when he gets sick, he goes abroad. Why? Because nothing is working in Nigeria. The health system in Nigeria is so crippled, and I'm afraid that's where we are going as well.
Yeah.
The education system is the worst. That's where we are going as well. Like, guys, our elections are coming up next year, 2024. We need to register. The registrations are opened. Register. Let's do something about our situation because we have issues as well. I mean, we've got load shedding. Our cars have to roadworthy, but the roads are not worthy. Kunama potholes.
Mfana. Yeah, now that you're touching on that point, why the road is not worthy for our cars?
No, like, if I'm in metric Misa, your car is not roadworthy. Is the road worthy for my car?
Yeah, no, I think
it?
we need to open that department. Ramaphosa, I know you like to open those funny departments. Can you please open the car worthy department?
Another minister.
Minister
of potholes.
Minister of car worthy.
Roadworthy for the car worthy of the potholes.
Exactly. For the pothole. Yes, they can eat, and then the minister, the Mbalulas they can go to that department.
Actually, I wanted to ask because our elections are, you said they're coming up now.
Yeah, they're coming up. The registrations are opened.
What are our options? Do you guys see any party that you think could turn things around for us for the better, like completely, that has the full package? Because I'm clueless.
So you're not alone in that. You and millions of South Africans are clueless because we're thinking, okay, if we vote DA, we're gonna go back to apartheid, and we don't want
Helen
that.
Zille
right?
doesn't help. Her social media doesn't help DA's image.
It doesn't help DA's image. Net DA by itself doesn't help because you find Lababelungu, they're all up there. And you're thinking, okay, who's going to regulate this? How are we going to be included in this as black people? You know?
Can I say something? I think if all those old men, abagwi ANC, labomkhulu, if they can be removed, which is it's not possible because
it's possible.
they've been trying to remove them.
It's possible
But
though.
it's a Gubo, it's like it's their home, ANC. And because of they're
Emiloko.
comfortable, ukudla imali, they're not doing the job. Bafeed their family yabo. So
Yes.
they are being selfish. So abafuna ukusuka. So that's why I'm saying ukuthi it's not possible because they've been trying to remove ey'hlalweni zabo. If those old people they can be actually removed, kungene youth abantu abasha. I think it change ingayenzeka in South Africa, you know. But at the same time, umalima, I'm not saying
Malema.
kube umalima ne
EFF.
kungangeni yena, but what I like about him, he's an honest person. He tells the
Okay,
truth.
wait. What do you mean honest?
No, he tells the truth.
Honest
like
in terms of what?
in terms of what's happening behind ANC.
So he's taking inside info from
Yeah,
ANC and exposing it.
Yes.
Yeah, but you
So-
see, yabona ama relationships that are founded
So
based on
if maybe
putting somebody
kungangena
down.
a fresh blood, I think it changing corner, and because those guys they will know exactly what to do, you know, because I think bona kuyibo they are tired of this. So I don't know. You
Yeah,
guys
so
can
this goes back to the same question Nebuzo Precious Suguti. Fine, we want to change, right, in South Africa, but who do we vote for? What's there? There's ANC, which is in power, currently in power, and Asabafun, because they've promised a lot of things. They've promised a lot of things and didn't deliver. Then there's DA,
I'm not longer
as Funi apartheid food, right?
under AU.
Then there's EFF, right? And EFF, I like them, but the way they carry themselves and the way they carry EFF liwa manje.
Yeah.
Don't come to my house.
20 March, don't forget, guys. 20 March, we shut down Pheto. So I think it's chance here to go to sikhulume whatever that we want.
But siyakhuluma right now.
Yeah,
right
no.
now.
Ukuthi vele senze action.
Taking it to the
Siyakhuluma manje,
streets.
Yeah. So
Siyaharambe ngayo right now.
exactly,
See,
but
guys on
we
Facebook,
deal.
please let us know. What do you think? Which one is the best party? Tell us, let us know. What do you guys think?
The shutdown issue. Ngiyayithanda ngiyithandi.
Okay, too.
Yeah, ngikayithu
I think
ngimela.
I understand you, Maush.
Yeah, mangisho kanjalo.
Mm.
It's fine, but then do it in the right way, because now if we do it, if we do the shutdown and say no, we're shutting down only for the benefit of EFF,
Exactly.
because now they want to push their own agenda. You see,
Because
so
remember,
let's shut down ngati, like,
yes,
as a collective.
yes,
Like-
with no affiliation to
Yes,
it.
yes.
I
Go-
totally
yeah,
agree.
Go and take maybe a leader of Soweto. You can go maybe pick up a guy like Kuntlantla Lux.
Yes.
Yes, and go to my hood and then ufike lapaya, or maybe go to Tembisa, find out
Yes.
who's the maybe the more active person there, and then take those people, the leaders of the township,
Yes.
and you go in places like Abo. Don't even go here in Jozi only. You go to Mpumalanga, you go to Eastern Cape, you get
Yes.
those guys, the ring leaders of the town, lack of better words, and say, okay, Pheto, this
Let's
is
do
what we
this.
want to do.
Yeah.
So you guys spread the word. This is what we're fighting for.
And I
Don't
think
just-
the key thing in that would be we are all pulling together as South Africans, not
We are all harambing.
we
They
are
must
all
know that.
harambing
Exactly.
together as South Africa as a collective, not
Yes.
because of EFF or
we-
IFP but as South Africans abakhathele with all this nonsense that's going on, right?
We are not shutting down because of EFF.
No.
We must shut down because of
We are shutting down.
Umzansi as South
Yes.
Africans. Yes.
Sikhathele.
I think, Mina, if we can, as abantu abasha, come up with A to E, you know, what do you call these?
The party.
The party, yes, that's the word. If we can come up with A to party, kuthiwe abantu abasha, I think a lot of people will actually vote for that.
Yes.
Uyabona?
So I also have issues with that as well.
Why?
Because fine. It's good and dandy that we're saying we are rooting for these young people. We want to see you guys grow. You guys must have a voice. But now with the way things are right now with youth, abantabasha, we are all focused on utwala. We are focused on bumnandi, ama labels, being the hip and happening things for paz. Yeah, matairam, emavili, I'm concerned ukuthi if we have such a party, when they come into power, are they not going to do the same thing?
Yeah, that's
You know,
alarming.
you made me think of when you look at American politics now. So it's not just the two parties that
Yes.
are popular, but they're also political figures. So not just like your president, vice president, or the leader of the opposition
Of the Liberation Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also like other figures who have an imprint on like the societies. Like they know that okay, this one is a very popular Republican, and these are his values.
Yeah.
This one is a popular, and they have younger popular figures. So I know there's one AOC.
Yeah.
And she's so popular as a Democrat that side, even without being the president or head something in the Democratic Party
or in the parliament.
In the she's still as herself as a political figure herself. She's still able to push her message and influence others. And she's young. She's a relatable figure. We don't have that this side.
We don't have that. We don't. Not only in South Africa, the whole of Africa. We
don't have like notable political young political influencers, we can say.
We've got influencers for alcohol clubs, for everything else.
But
not this.
Not this, yes.
And this is where we need it.
Harabings, can we have
This is where we need
influences this side of the mountain also?
We do
because
need them.
Si grand ngani to influence kuma Instagram and TikTok,
utwala,
inwele, ama 6 inch or ama
vacations, ama frontali.
Namakhehle ANC bafethu sigrand.
No. And mase banixaka you now
you understand.
Keep ama video, you exposing the nudes and stuff like that.
So sigrand bafethu manidla imali nabo idleni eceleni nithule and shut up.
Yes. No, Mamncane say she's got a valid point. She's got a valid point. I love
valid.
what she's saying.
It is valid though. It is.
Yeah, so it'd be awesome if we had, because they exist. There's people studying
can we have you?
political
can we
science.
Have you as our Harapings influencer?
Yeah, we can. I thought maybe you're gonna say as youth in Tonton. She was going to get tired, and then those men they were going to hunt her.
I'm too scared to be a politician.
No, but politics is a very
but be a background influencer.
You can say that.
No, politics is a very dirty game. Where are the ladies? Where are the female politicians here? Fine,
who is that lady that used to drink?
But
I'm still.
Yeah.
As I was saying,
So
we have our Mam Nkosazana Zuma. We have,
No, there was that young lady from the DA, remember?
She was good.
She had potential.
She was fighting.
She was with the DA though.
And
But
then
she was muted.
Yeah.
She was muted because
lapaya.
all of a sudden she just disappeared.
I love being crushed. I've been crushed lapaya.
But I guess she was very good, shame. But the problem is that now, I think naye uye wabona imali ikhuphuka, wabona ukuthi ay senge right manje, so ithing bakape, you know? And because she went overseas at the same time.
She went study. She went to study there.
Wayofunda. Kusho ukuthi vele ufunde ngayo yona le mali, futhi sekumansikhathele.
But now my
She went to study ngayo le mali futhi.
isikhathele. No, but you know what is my problem by studying.
Continue, pan.
She's fed up.
Ah, you
Shut up.
can't-
Ungalile.
tell
She's
straight.
done. Ungalile. She's out. She has left the building.
Uyazi inkinga I am about this this studying overseas and all that. The very same people that you want to run away from.
Mala.
No. It's not that. You want to liberate black people to have freedom, maybe the freedom of speech, maybe freedom to finance, access, all the things. Things must be accessible to black people, right? And then you now fly from South Africa to the UK.
Yeah.
The very people that they actually colonized us, they put us
Our
under.
colonizers, yes.
Yes, you go there
Yes.
and you're going to study their way.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
So then those guys you study, they teach you.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they make you white. Your skin can be black, it's fine, or can be brown. I've never seen a black person in my life. And I've never seen a white person in my life. I've just seen maybe a white pale nyana, if I may put it that way.
So now,
But then let me finish my point.
Yeah.
Look, I remember last week I said I'm always driving with a point. I'm not missing the point.
okay.
Yeah, I'm driving. The point is here.
Okay.
Yes. So now the lady studies there.
Yeah.
Her psychology. She's now starting to think like Europeans. She's now starting to articulate herself like Europeans. She's now solving problems. She's now solving problems like Europeans. You understand? So now when now she's solving problems like Europeans, she comes here to South Africa or in Africa and try and do what? And solve our problems in a European way, which I don't agree to that. Utini lapho my motherboard.
I don't know. I think. Do you think that the stuff that they learn overseas compared to, like, how do you think it would fare compared to what they learn here?
It does it.
Also, like, don't they teach? I know there's some universities that aren't in Africa that also teach like African. I don't know, African
history,
consciousness, and all that kind of stuff.
Like. But
Yeah.
remember, those university, if you go, let's say you go to America right now, the university that you talk about, it's in Mississippi. You understand? And Mississippi, it's where it's most black dominated. They can have that. You cannot find such university in Canada, North America.
Okay.
Yes. So in Canada, they might teach it, but bazoyika phezulu. It won't be something that is compulsory to teach African history, ancient African history. That is not going to happen.
You know what I'm hoping? I'm
Yes.
hoping that the people who are studying these overseas, I'm hoping that when they learn and they come back
Yes.
with creativity
Yes.
based on the knowledge that they got that
Yes.
side,
Yes.
and say, okay, I know how this and this functions and how these problems were caused here on this continent.
Yes. Yes.
And they taught me their politics and how they solve their issues.
Yes.
How can I be creative and make it work for African politics and make it work for us?
I
think that would
understand.
be-
I understand, but I'm going to oppose on that. Ngibona ngathi Mamncane wants to say something. Mamncane, can you say something?
No. It's just a short thing. Into ekhulunywa upressure ukuthi
Ungibize phela uthi baba,
bring-
ungamane uthi no ngathi mhlawumbe ukhuluma nomunye umuntu.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
baba.
uthi
Uzohlawula.
yebo utsho ukuthi nje
Uzohlawula,
hayi baba
mfazi
bengithi ngiphawule
Uzohlawula, mfazi
ngokuthi
omncane.
nokuthi.
Uxolo baba, uxolo.
Uzohlawula,
uxolo.
mfazi omncane.
Yes. So no ngifuna ukuthi lento eshiwa upressure ukuthi balethe ngifuna uku-add balethe knowledge abayithathe from these different countries to back home ukuthi
Yes.
bangawenza njani umehluko.
Yes.
Yabo, as she said upressure ukuthi whatever that they study and learn from that side bayilethe la so that mhlawumbe kungaba noshintsho, but we don't know, maybe sobe sesifile abanye bethu at that
But
time.
you see, it starts with us here and now.
I hear what they're saying, but then let me give them a pointer here. If you go to Europe and study politics, I consider you as a failing person. But if you go to Europe and study maybe architect, or you go to Dubai and study architect, I applaud you. You go to, what's this country where there's doctors, you go to that, you study.
Abalethwa la South Africa ngesikhathi se-corona.
Exactly.
Cuba.
From
Cuba. Yes, from Cuba, you know? Because those guys, they specialize in those things. It's not that South Africa cannot solve their problems. We can
We
solve them.
can.
We've been solving problems
We
like
can.
6,000 years ago, like 6,000, we've been solving problems. But now, why do we need to go to the very same person that oppresses me and go fish for, or maybe find intellect? If you say to me,
Yeah.
okay, I'm studying accounting, I know
Yeah, I get.
America is best with accounting, I'll go there, study your accounting, it's fine. But don't come here with your accounting and then the next thing you want to rule the continent with the accounting, you say America. That's not how we calculate in Africa. We have our own way of calculating in Africa. They went, Tina, we knew before, maybe you guys were born.
We back there again. I'm a 60s.
When they were talking about increases, emsebenzini or emayini, they were not saying we're going to increasing at 12%. Because now we went and studied. They came up with percentages.
Yeah.
And the percentage, what I don't like about percentages, it actually always favors the ones who earns a lot. You see, if they say across board, you guys are going to get 6.5% increase this year, it's always going to favor the managers and the senior managers and the executives. But the cleaner is not going to favor the cleaner. It's not going to favor you. So,
But now you're taking it to capitalism. Like now you're taking it to.
We are going back to the diabetes discussion. We are digressing.
yeah, but
Let's
no,
go
that's what I'm saying. Uguti, now we know how to calculate our things here, Mzansi.
Mzansi.
You know, if I need to give you 15 rand, I don't need to give you 15%. I must give you 15 rand. But then you went and studied abroad and came up with the 15%. We never knew about percentages. Besazi ukwabelana ukuthi wena uzothatha eziwu3 mina ngithatha eziwu4
Okay.
wena uthatha eziwu5 uyabona.
Mfana, keep it plain and simple. Uthini
Yes.
kahle kahle. If you're going to go abroad and study politics.
Don't study what we already have.
Politics.
Yeah, don't go there and study politics.
So bring in a rare skill.
Bring
basically.
bring in a
rare
skill.
skill.
Yes.
Okay.
Bring us architect. Bring us bring us engineering. You know we're suffering with electricity, but then go there, go and find out
How are they doing it?
Yes, how are they
I
doing
get
it?
you.
Because their electricity is on 24 hours, but they don't have much resources as we have.
They
First-
take it from here.
Yes, hold on. We have coal. Our wind is always blowing.
Yes.
We have Victoria Falls. We can generate electricity from hydroelectric from Victoria Falls.
Yes.
We have the biggest river in central Congo there, in the DRC. That
My
can
Congo people.
Yes, that can actually generate electricity for most of Africa. Just that electricity generation, it can actually supply maybe 80% of Africa. That electricity there. So, manje, if you're gonna go there and study the thing and then come back here with your chest pumped up and say, I'm from
I've got a PhD from Harvard.
you
I
can-
studied political science from Harvard. So this is my problem, and this is what is happening currently in Nigeria and some of the other African countries, right? The politicians there, abantwana babo, they are studying abroad.
America.
They are looting imali yama countries and then taking their kids abroad, even themselves when they are sick.
Yes.
I mean, Umugabe died overseas. Why? Because he couldn't get help from Zimbabwe. He died overseas.
Because they say their health service
their health
is a mess.
system has collapsed.
Exactly.
It has collapsed.
He couldn't fix it here.
And this is
Mugabe.
where we are heading. Our health system here in South Africa is on the brink of collapse. With COVID, we had to call in. Why? I don't understand why we had to get doctors from Cuba to come to South Africa.
We don't even know,
spend
even today,
millions
our,
on
our,
that.
our standardization of bureau cannot tell us what's in that vaccine. They can't even tell us. They can't even break it down.
What did the doctors of Cuba come into South Africa to
To do what?
They were paid for nothing.
What did they come here to do that our doctors couldn't do? We have doctors who have
They
retired.
actually,
We have doctors who are currently working as
Yes,
doctors.
yes.
So why did we
Consulting also, yes.
consulting? Why did we need those ones and pay so much money? Why? Why?
It's
I
for
feel
it's
like
for the
they
ANC.
undermine, like,
Why?
by undermine the doctors from here, which they can't do the job. So they need to take the
Mina,
doctors
I
from
think
outside.
Besides undermining, I think ANC ate imali, and this was their way of saying, "Mabasibuza ngale mali sizothi hayi sabhadala kulanda bodoctor base-Cuba."
But
Because
again,
really-
you know what I think? The core and the root of this thing, we are not producers, we are consumers as South Africans.
But that
Sithanda
needs
into
to
zabantu.
change.
Sithanda into zabantu. I'll put it
That
there to
needs to
Harabins.
change.
Let's change that mentality.
That needs to change. Do you know how many South African, like now, we've got so many designers, South African designers. We've got young, hip farmers who are making farming look very doable, like an it thing.
and they making it look so.
They're making it look like, Yazin, I
you
want
understand?
to do this. They make it so appealing.
What's
You
this
know,
lady?
kunabo chicken farming, kune windmill farming.
And
like-
kunini ngislide kuma DM wakhe le
It's a
ntombazana le, what's her
lot.
name? Umtungwa.
So
Angie Khumalo.
yeah, so we have a lot going on. It's just that we need backing from the government. Abayeke ukuprova abantu bangaphandle worthy than us here internally.
Yes. I agree with you.
Hence, ubaba bekhuluma ngogesi and stuff. I feel like, for me now, what I've heard, and ukuthi sisokole ngogesi, so it's like they've sold whatever that ayenza ugesi to kumanye country.
Yes.
For what
yes,
reason?
I saw a video of some
I
sort.
don't know.
Yeah.
So now, Tina, as it goes back to apartheid, you know, when Botha said this country will be like Zimbabwe. Way
Yeah,
back.
we are
If
heading
you-
there.
If you check,
But bengekho ngenkathi akaPotla. I was still young.
there's a video of him. He said ukuthi this country will change and it will be like Zimbabwe, you know. And we are actually
Heading
going
there.
We
are.
actually there.
We are heading there.
So, ukuthi logesi, how we going to resolve the issue of ugesi? I have no idea, because our own president sold us to kwamanye country.
There is a
So
way to
it's
solve.
because of they know ukuthi bona they don't need this. Abanandaba nabantu aba, you know, the people that voted for ANC. So they don't care about that.
Yes.
Now they're pulling this money to kuma pocket wabo. So we need a solution at some point.
And the African Union, right? What is it there for? Because there were elections in Nigeria and we were seeing videos of things going wrong.
Yes.
Ballot papers being taken by the army, ballot papers being faked, underage voters.
Yeah.
So what did the AU say about all of this?
Okay.
What's the purpose of the AU?
That's you know, if we
Can you
can
please
start, I need
check,
I need you
what's
to
the
check.
purpose of the AU?
Yes.
And
but then
don't they come in such instances like the voting in the elections in Nigeria?
you need to check who is the founder or the person who's actually holding the AU. You can only find that AU, it means African Union.
Yes, it's
but
African
then it's
Union and
been-
it has all the African leaders,
yes,
right?
but then
Yes.
but then it's been orchestrated from
Overseas of the colonizers still have a hand, right?
Mfana.
We have a long way.
We have a long way. Yes, you may.
Here's the objectives. This is from their website. They
Yes.
said their main objectives are to rid the continent of remaining vestiges of colonization and apartheid, to promote unity and solidarity among African states, to coordinate and intensify cooperation for development, to safeguard the sovereignty and territorial integrity of member states. I don't know what that means. What
That's
does that mean?
English.
Yeah, no, I don't
That's
know.
Yeah, I would
That's
say in
English.
each and every episode of ours that English is a very dangerous language.
Akusi language le nto leya.
Yeah,
Isilwane lesa mfana.
English
English.
is dangerous.
Yeah.
You wanna continue, Presh?
Yeah, or maybe they like to I'm trying to decipher the sentence. Okay, and they say and to promote international cooperation within the framework of the UN.
Yes. But then, before we read everything, or sicala ukubhora abantu with reading, because they can always go there and check for themselves. Can you at least check who actually runs the thing? Who actually runs AU? I know they're going to say.
I know Ramaphosa is the chairman of something of some sort. I know he's up there.
But when Ramaphosa is there speaking at the AU meeting, the hall is empty.
But now my problem is, how can uTsotsi lead a Tsotsi?
That's the thing.
That's a problem.
Yes,
it's a problem right there. We can't have uTsotsi lead abotsotsi because all of these African leaders, they're all looting at the end of the day. Okay, besides my president, Mr. Kagame.
Aye, dangerous ke loyo.
That he is.
Loyo, aye.
He is.
Like,
but I like him because when there is into zenzakale.
No. When I'm saying dangerous, I'm not saying he's danger to the community.
No, he's not a danger.
Yes,
but I've heard things of Guti, his oppositions or opponents have been disappearing and whatnot. Listen, as long as he's making things happen.
If he makes the opponents appears because he knows the agenda of the opponents,
yes.
with these ones.
Outing
outing
mute.
Yeah, outing mute. Yeah, so yeah, that's no, he can make changes. That guy.
He makes. I went to Rwanda, okay?
Yeah.
And I always say this because Rwanda is my home. I felt at home. We left our laptops emotweni. The car was not locked. Yeah. We went inside some market to tenga fabrics and whatnot. It's an African market. They had fabrics. They had this and that.
Yeah, but you must bring that fabric like that flame.
We found those things as they were. Nothing was stolen. You know, and I'm thinking, if Bese South Africa, all the laptops would have went missing.
The decoration period.
This I blame him for this, not me, not Harambe. We are not about this.
This is our car, man. This is a legendary car.
Yeah, continue.
So Kagame is doing amazing things. The country is clean. Apparently, it's clean. At the airports, being South Africans, we wrapped our suitcases in a plastic. They gave us a scissor, and we're like, what are we supposed to do? They're like, cut this, you leave it here. It's not allowed inside the country. I'm like, no.
That is beautiful. That's the beauty.
Oh, really? They're like, yeah, okay. Cut, we left it there, and we went. We went to the market. We left our things, laptops and things in the car. We went into the market. We came back after an hour or two. Our things were still intact, just how we left them. And I'm thinking, if Gula is South Africa, this is our boy
would have.
The very same person who was
mama. Boy would have. Bengeke ngithole nix mayiqedwe uyahamba uyongithengisela i200 somewhere.
And then angithi manje lo Nyawupe boy mina ngazi the people who actually born the Nyawupe boys are ilaba abathatha imali yelotho yokusiza izingane.
Oh yes.
Kuba sinawo uNyawupe.
Allegedly.
No guys. This is too much though.
Okay,
we just need to solve this problem.
How we going to solve it? Maybe let's say Ramaphosa is sitting here next to me.
Cupcake mina bezomshaya ngempama. Uyayidinga nje.
That's what I was thinking in my head.
No,
Mshanga
seriously,
mpama
Mpama once siphume endabeni. I know, abambiza cupcake for nothing. Hayi,
They
serious
do
guy.
not
So-
call
so-
me
so-
cupcake for nothing.
So our the ANC, because I know we believe a lot into parties. The ANC it just let us down.
Yeah, letha ogogo bethu. How
Yabona-
much mangabuza ugogo manje ukuthi iANC ugogo kwenzeleni?
Mm.
I'm telling you, ugogo uzosho ukuthi iANC angenzelanga fuck all. Sivotele for
Gogo
nothing
amafuna
from
uyibona
kubani bani
i-ANC.
sasuka kubani bani yeza. We understand. So it's just a useless party nje ANC.
This goes back to when you're choosing a partner. This is you same thing.
Siyakhala-ke manje,
When you're
asizwe.
choosing a
Kuyashisa
partner,
kuyabanda.
Hey,
you must know, okay, I'm choosing
Hayi,
this guy
mamncane.
because I see he is resourceful, he is honest, he is this, he is that. Same thing with a political party.
Yeah,
Which party speaks to your
to your needs,
To your needs.
to your level,
But
to
then
your.
your-
Esontweni bebebamba imic masikhuluma umfundisi.
which party speaks to your morals? Which party speaks to you as a being, and not only now, but
Mm.
in the long term?
You know what I think it's the problem with our leaders. Our leaders want things to happen now. That's why they they're making the money and eat it, or making the money and misuse it, or maybe giving out
But Cyril's got money.
bribery.
Cyril's got money.
It's not his money.
No, but Cyril's got mining. He's got affiliation with the mines and stuff.
It's not his money. That thing
He's
can
not
be
like me and you.
No, Cyril, they can take that thing away. The people who
yeah, but
gave
he's
him.
got money.
Yeah, he won't be broke.
No, that's
If
what I'm
he
saying.
lost
He's
everything,
not
he
gonna be
won't be
broke.
broke.
He's not gonna be like me and you.
No, I understand.
I mean, how long did it take us to get the equipment that we have right now?
Mfana, let's not go there. I understand. I understand you. He's not going to be broke. I understand you, but I
He's
guess
greedy.
I went too personal
You know-
there, right?
You know, there's a president.
You're like that one hit.
You know, there was actually a president. I forgot which country,
Yes, tell
but
me.
this guy would give. Was it like half of his
Salary.
salary?
Yo,
Like,
yeah.
like he's
Who's
the
that
poorest president
guy?
in the
Who's that?
world.
Who's that guy? I know who you're talking about. I just
even
forgot
what
the name.
he kept for himself. He was like, that's still enough to sustain
Yeah,
him.
he actually went out of the presidential office. I think was it $800 or $8,000 in his account, something
Mbeki
like
are still
that.
getting paid, but what is Mbeki getting paid
Talking
for?
about getting paid, DD, the double D,
Who's the double D now?
Mabuza,
Oh,
he resigned.
He resigned.
and I'm not surprised to resign because we knew he resigned.
It was coming.
It was coming. No, it was already there. But
The
then,
deputy president.
yeah, the deputy. But now UDD is going to get what? 3 million?
Can you imagine?
3 meter?
So you wanna tell me that
My
we still have money in
gee.
South Africa?
We
There's
do.
a lot of
There's a
money
lot
in
of
South
money.
Yeah, but
Forget the
imagine
story
like
that
South
they're-
Africa.
They're giving
money,
us.
South African
We
money,
have
it's
money.
like oxygen here in South Africa. We've got a lot of money.
Economy, man.
Bias detail with these numbers and say, yeah, the GDP, the what, it came. The
Beningamanga Zuma
percentage.
mangalati 2 million, 2
He couldn't even count.
carefully.
Because I'm
Listen,
confused and I bank
Iningi,
account yakhe.
iningi.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot
It's
of
huge.
zeros.
It's huge.
And there was this other minister from Free State, lower exposure with this Nigerian guy also.
Oh, the lady.
Yeah, lower busy sense izinto eziphume eceleni, you know? It shows ukuthi ngempela these people they get money out of
They do get money.
nothing. Ngoba abenza umsebenzi at the end.
And I think they should be regulated. There's no way, no how ministers would live the way they are living and nothing is done. They're living a lavish life, but abenzi next abasebenzi. I'm a president's. There should also be an age limit to I'm a presidential candidate.
Yes,
There
yes.
should be. As much as they are saying we must retire at 65, They should also retire.
It should apply to them
They
also.
should also retire. At 65, you cannot tell me that you want to go and run for presidency. What the fuck are you going to tell the people?
Exactly.
You must 65, cut off. Like Utinubu from APC, young man, sorry, Baba, but you must go and sleep.
Yeah, no, he must just go and sleep and
must go and
take
sleep.
his
He must take
BP
his
or
Emiloko
sugar.
and go and sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
There should be a cut-off age.
To this
retirement
presidency
age
thing.
to
Because
this political running for presidency. They should, because really, and the times are different. They need to move with the times. They should. I stand by it wholeheartedly. They should sleep. 65 nabo should
APC
clock.
ayichaye bafethu isikhathi
Hi
sokulala.
Maite, hi Mandisa.
Isikhathi sokulala sesifikile APC nika nabantwana abasha ilona i-chance. ANC,
Yes.
please guys, you guys are old.
They are
Your ideas
so
are invalid.
old.
Your ideas are invalid.
Abasakhoni.
The only thing that you can talk about is chief, honorable member. That's what you know.
Abasakhoni, no.
That's what you know. Please,
No,
guys,
no.
hambani yolala.
Yazin, ngikhumbuza something. Somebody said, give me the other day, ati, that's why mabe lapha eParliament
Yes.
bababuza ukuthi, Minister, so what were you guys discussing today? To Minister, no, we just spoke about ugesi, electricity. And
Ugesi.
ngoba akazwanga nix ubelele all this time.
Yes, yeah, exactly. They just take everything. There's no, they can't even quantify what they're saying. Umubabuza, you can ask them in public. They can't even quantify. They'll start throwing those guerrillas' name, whatever. You ask him about this, he will tell you about you remember when this was happening. So these politic things, it's a mess.
Look, Amabunu, we fought Namabunu, we are okay right now, right? Well, not okay, but like we are coexisting. So the struggle is different right now. The struggle is
different.
economical, and it's a problem.
I can tell you why is it economical and why is it a problem. Because when we were fighting with Amabunu, they came here to do what? To put strings in some of our leaders. And then they went back home.
Which they're still pulling their strings.
Yeah, they're now just
they're
sitting
puppet
there.
masters.
Yes, they're now sitting there and pulling the strings. So we just need to go there, cut the strings, and then start afresh.
And I'll tell you, this is one of the reasons I love things like podcasting, right?
Yes.
Because with radio is still regulated by the government. The government still has a hand in radio, okay?
Yeah.
Podcasting, that is where me and you, the people on the ground, have our voice. This is why I love podcasting, and this is why I'm doing podcasting. Unless if we are captured.
Captured by who?
If we get captured by ANC or whoever, and they give us mentions and we move on and we stay in the sky. But
and then
up until
6 years later,
you know. And if we stand for that, we're gonna fall. But this is why I love podcasting, because this is for the people, by the people, right there with the people.
With the people, yes.
With the people.
So it's same with this load shedding, but manje, I see on Facebook, but load shedding hits Woolworths for 90 millions. Can you think about it?
Can you just if load shedding can hit Woolworths for 90 meter?
Oh, lo.
In South Africa, if you're watching from the US of A, if you're watching from the United Kingdom, from
other
Asia,
parts of Africa where there's no Woolworths.
And no, I want to explain the meter. When I say 90 meter, I don't mean the 90 meter run. It's a million. In South Africa, we call it. That's our language. That's how we should solve our problems. Meter. Yes, 90 meter. If it can hit Woolworths 90 meter. Imagine what it can do to a person, a middle-class person. Like you're working now, how does it hit you? Every day we're taking takeaway. You've got kids, you must buy takeaways. You've got 1, 2, 3. More Pumendlin, there's no electricity, number one.
Can I move to Rwanda?
There's no.
Can I move to Rwanda?
Let's go to Rwanda.
Can I please, Babu Kagame, Monsieur Kagame, please. My hand is up. I'm ready to move.
I'm coming with you. I'm coming with you. Period.
Because they
But
don't.
our country is such a beautiful place, guys.
And come to think of it,
We have
I was
such a
talking to
beautiful
this
place.
male friend of mine also. He was saying he
Eh,
wants to move.
I need the numbers of that male friend.
He
Yo,
was
mamncane.
telling me that he wants to move to Rwanda because it is like the most beautiful place
It
and the most
is.
cleanest
He's
place.
not
And
lying.
ilento, ilida yakhona, it does.
He's not
umsebenzi
lying.
wabo,
He's not
you know?
lying.
And what's here, the only country angamuvela kuyo is Rwanda. So
Rwanda.
guys,
And
please.
can I tell you, not only Rwanda, I've been to Nigeria.
Yes,
Nigerians
yeah.
are so friendly nations.
Wait, but I
Very
heard
friendly.
airport get airport Nigeria. If you're not wearing Gucci now, it's
Nah.
a problem.
No, that's a lie.
What you go tell
That's a
me now?
lie. I've been there. That's a lie. That's a lie. But back to what I was saying. The
That is
people
not
of,
a lie. I mean they are what
It's a lie
they
now.
are hostess. They're wearing Gucci now.
It's
At
a
least
lie
you must have
now.
one piece of Gucci. Angithi mamncane.
As I was
You
saying,
know?
you guys, you are digressing. I was saying the people of Nigeria are very friendly. The people of Nigeria are very welcoming. I've been there more than once. The last time I went there is in Beziporoma, like Haya. We had xenophobic attacks here in South Africa.
Can you imagine?
And I went to Nigeria right at that time. I really thought I was dead. I really
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
Bazong Bulala, they're gonna pay back. But it was the opposite. They were like, "You are from South Africa. Come, my sister. Come." I'm like, "Oh God, Heavenly Father, I saw my life flashing." They're like, "No, listen, go. We're gonna keep you alive. You must go back and tell your people we are not like that.
Yeah,
We welcome
that is
people.
that
we
is
welcome foreigners. You are our sister now."
not only South Africa is a rainbow nation. I would say
Yes.
Africa is a rainbow nation.
It's in us.
It is about time. We know that there's those borders that were created in 1886.
Yes,
That
by
were
Jan van
created in-
Riebeeck and his people.
That was created in Berlin. I stand to be corrected of the year, but I
But
think it
it's
was
Is
1886.
their uncle?
Those guys, if we can throw back and have one flag as Africa.
But this is what killed. That's why Muhammad Gaddafi got killed for, because he wanted to have an all-African currency.
Nkwame Nkrumah.
Ukuluma.
Nkwame Nkrumah. Now I'm calling. Now I'm using their accent. How they call him? It's not Nkwame Nkrumah. It's not Nkwame Nkrumah. I know you guys are calling him Nkwame Nkrumah. So it's Nkwame
I'm
Nkrumah.
like, what in my
So it's Nkwame Nkrumah. So Nkwame
Can we have
Nkrumah.
water?
So
Yeah.
Nkwame Nkrumah also fought for the same thing.
Yes.
He said, I think it was 1956, if I'm not mistaken. I stand to be corrected on that also. He said, if Africa does not unite now,
Yes.
Africa will not see the sunrise.
It's just true. It's
We're
what-
not even
that's
seeing the
what's
sunrise.
happening now.
Yes.
That's what's happening now.
So that's why he also that's why he actually or maybe passed on or he died. That's why they assassinated him. I think it was 1960 or 1961, whatever that is.
The recent one that we all know, Gaddafi, died for the same thing. They
For the
killed
same
him for
thing.
the. Fine, they will paint him as a terrorist. They will paint him as whatever. But we know the truth. He was killed because he was fighting for an all-African currency.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So that if they come and buy oil, if they come and mine diamond, our mineral resources, if they come here and want to buy those, they must use our currency. Because right now we are using the dollar. And who's the dollar benefiting?
Is benefiting the US.
The Europeans, right?
Yes.
So it's not benefiting us as Africans. So that is why we need to Africa unite. Africa unite. We must have an all.
I think we must.
I thought this was what the AU was about.
Let's go back. Yeah, we need to go back as Africans to the AU and find out exactly what's happening.
The AU should be pushing the agenda of having an all Africa state and African currency, but they are just smumish right now.
I remember me listening to Nkosazana Zuma's speech. She was saying the speech. I might say it in a different way, just to put you on a loop or to dramatize it. She actually said, Nkwame, we apologize. We have failed you as a nation, as Africans.
Wow.
She wrote a letter to Nkwame
Nkwame.
Nkrumah. Yes. What she said that year, it's actually happening now.
Can we get Nkosazana Zuma on the line, please? Pressure call Nkosazana Zuma. Dial her
Please.
number.
We need to
Dial her
get.
number. We need to get
her.
her. Can somebody call her? We need.
She was in her right thoughts there.
Yes.
If you can see your problems and then be able to write a letter or pick up the phone and say, you know what, you were right. That's being a human being.
Guys.
This is for you, Mama Nkosazana.
Yo, guys.
I respect you for that.
Respect.
Yes, respect yourself.
The fuck? Just blew my mind there.
Okay,
My
can we
mind
move
blown.
this ANC and stuff is really depressing now. Can we
Is it
move
depressing?
I know it's
No, but
depressing.
it's depressing, yes, but it's
No.
what we are facing. It's what we are going
It's-
through.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, we've got kids also. So what are we doing for our kids? Because whatever our kids have to benefit from, we have to start today.
You know what's the problem with ANC? The entire ANC cabinet. The entire ANC cabinet, they want to do things now, instant, and they want to eat now.
They want to eat now.
Yes. So they're not fighting for the entire African or South African and say, okay, the day I do not see the light, you
Yeah.
guys continue from here.
Yes.
You can never. I'm going to leave the Harabings and I'm going to close. We're almost an hour, 15 minutes in this matter.
This turned out to be a political whatever.
Yes.
I think so.
I'm going to close and say nothing from my side.
I doubt.
But you know what? Also, Baba, we can blame them. We can't blame them at the same time. Ukhumbule phela ukuhlala lapha ejele for 20 what years ugodola lapha ungadli fokol.
Oh, hold on. Can I pause you there?
Ayo.
Hold that thought. Uma uya ejele. You know what you're fighting for, right?
And you
You're
know
not
what you're
fighting.
there for.
Remember, when you go to jail, when you're fighting for freedom, let's say you're fighting for freedom, you're not fighting for your freedom.
Freedom of the masses.
You're fighting for the freedom of the next generation.
Come.
Where now when you get out of jail in 27 years, you're just gonna have to sit there and die. And let the coming freedom know your history, educate them with the thing is, some of our generation, they were deprived of the history.
Yeah.
Hi, my
We
dear.
know
Can
it
you
now.
please tell us what you're saying?
They know it now. So
You've been listening,
their
like, tell us
generation,
what
their
you're saying.
generation of our politician right now is they want to plant a tree now and they want to enjoy the shade
Alone.
of the tree.
Alone.
Exactly.
Don't forget that.
Exactly.
Alone.
So please plant the tree now. Let the generation enjoy.
It's too
Let
late for them to plant it
Hi,
now because we want them
Pili.
out.
No, they
Welcome to
did, and they're messing up the
Harambe.
tree. They did plant the
Please tell us
tree.
what
The
you
tree
did
is
if
there.
you were
The
listening.
tree is
But
there.
it needs to be watery. Like
Yes.
we need to water
They-
that tree as
I need to
Tina.
compose myself.
Abanbe youth not. Let me not count myself to you.
I hear you.
Bizu, bizu.
I hear you. They did plant the tree, but then they
abasafaga mans.
no, they remember they plant the tree. They need to let us water the tree. They need to. The next generation must actually now enjoy the shade. So, Bona, they want to plant the tree, water the tree, enjoy the shade,
Pressure, you need
enjoy
to
the
hold the
fruit.
mic for me at church.
Take it. Hi, Nancy. Nancy's watching us all the way from the United States.
From the United States. Shout out,
She's
shout out, shout
watching
out,
all
shout
the way
out.
from the United States. Hey, my friend. Hey, Nancy. Bizu, bizu, bizu.
We need you. We need to connect you, Nancy. We need to connect you. We love you as Africans. We know you. She's there.
African. I worked with Nancy. She's from DRC. She was based here in South Africa, and then now she's in America. So she's our African sister.
We love you.
Mwah. Bisous.
She can. Oh, Shanda Bondo Weresa.
What's the time, guys? What time? What are we on? What are we on? An hour 19.
Baba, he's
Should we
speaking
close
in
this?
tongues.
Should we close it? Should we call it a day? Okay. Can I tell the Harambe beings a fun fact before we close it, right?
He's speaking in
Baba is speaking in tongues, right? So it happens, Uguti, Mina, Nomfazo Mngane, we went to this church. I'm not gonna mention the name of the church, but we grew up there. And only later on we found out Uguti, he was also one of the camera guys for the same church.
Yes.
That's why he is Sandarara Kadarabo Sataraba.
Mandarabo Wesere. Ribobo Sendebo Shetaba. Sikabore mene sene mene mesetibori bushendabo kiti.
And on that note, we are closing it and we are saying Harambe.
Harabings. See you next time. Thank you very much.
Harambe.